Hello everybody, it's Adam, coming at you once again, and we are once again out on the snowmobile. I need to apologize that the audio did not come through very well. I apparently did not have my microphone turned on, so I guess I got to do a little bit of a voiceover right now. It's my first time doing this, so please forgive me for any mistakes that are made, especially with my dog jumping up in my lap. You might get some weird sounds from that. But anyway, today we are out on the NEP snow trails, leaving the Simpson trailhead and heading out on the A trail. Now, I'm not doing a very long ride today. What I'm doing is I rebuilt the engine in my old sled over the winter time, and that is a 2004 Skidoo GSX 600 HO SDI, and I did the MCB piston kit in it, which is a dual ring piston kit, unlike the original unlike the original Skidoo single ring piston kit, which is supposed to be a lot better for these engines. But anyway, come along with me, enjoy the ride. I will tune in every now and then, give you updates on what I'm doing and how everything's looking, and we will go from there. Alright, if you listen also, you could hear my muffled sounds from me talking into my microphone. What that was, like I said, I don't know if I didn't have the microphone turned on or wasn't plugged in all the way, but I was trying to do a vlog style ride, and exactly what happened, I don't know. But you could hear my muffled sounds of my GoPro picking up me talking, even though it's on top of my head and getting the wind noise and everything like that. Goes to show you how good a GoPro actually is with the audio. I do have the audio mod on it. That's the way I can hook in my my microphone and do it in a vlog style, which is pretty cool. I like doing it. Alright, like I said, I rebuilt the engine over the summertime. I pulled the engine completely out of the sled and did a good top end overhaul on it. Checked a lot of things, cleaned up the chassis, did all that kind of stuff. Did the Isoflex grease on the PTO side of the bearing, and just checked everything over really well. What I'm doing right now is I'm just watching my temperature. I'm not going very fast. I'm only doing about between 30 and 40 miles an hour. Watching my temperature, trying to make sure I'm staying nice and even with it, just to give it a decent break in, not pushing on it hard at all. As we get farther on the ride, I do open it up a couple small times. I get it up to like 60 miles an hour, but that's it. Total trip mileage was right around 19 miles, so it wasn't too bad. Rebuilding the engine, the compression was getting a little bit low on it, and as you can hear, my dog is moving. Compression was getting a little bit low on it. It was down to around 115 on both cylinders. and I just decided that it was time to do it. I had to replace the carburetor boots, the reed cages, everything, so it pretty much got nice and freshened up. Alright, now right here I am coming up to the Forest City trailhead, and as we go along I pull up on the side, I stop, I open up the sides, I check the coolant, make sure the coolant level is all good, make sure I don't smell anything funny, see leaks or anything like that. There's a recreational walker right there. But yeah, we stop, we check it over real quick. You might be able to hear me talking just a little bit when I pull over, because I shut the sled off. And from there we jump back on and we take a ride up and head up towards up to Stillwater Dam. And up at Stillwater Dam is where I turn around and start making my way back. But so far so good. The sled is running great. No funny noises or pulls or vibrations or anything like that. Everything seems nice and kosher with it, so I'm completely happy with that. Now, if my main reason to having this is so if any friends wanted to go for a ride with us, they can, and it's a spare sled. If something happens, we have a spare sled to ride. You know, you can't have just one when it comes to toys. Just shut it down and take a quick look around here. I realize I'm getting a lot more wind noise, it seems like, from my breath box. Oops. I don't know why. Oh, probably because this is a completely different machine. Just take a look at my coolant. Coolant looks like it's a little overfull, so that might be kicking some stuff out. I did replace the seals in the chain case and all that. I had the engine completely out of it, so just want to check it over, make sure everything looks okay, sounds good. I did put new sound absorbing material in the hood and everything like that, so it smells good. Just smells a little fresh, I guess you could say. You get that like hot grease oil smell, or whatever you want to call it. She's getting, like I said, she was getting a little bit warm, but not too bad. She was just above half. I don't see no leaks or anything like that. Everything is looking good. There's I New springs in the ray valves. There's new carburetor boots, new reeds. So everything's seems like it's okay so far. Knock on wood. Oh man, I don't know how far I want to go, and I could go up to Stillwater from here, but that's a little bit of a ride. Maybe I'll go up to where the X trail goes through and then head back. Like I said, I don't want to go too far. That's even a far way. That's all the way past Stillwater where the X trail goes through. So I don't know. Let's contemplate this a little bit. Let's take a nice easy ride, keep on going. Now, I'm going through Forest City right now. I am coming up on where the groomer barn is, and I actually see a groomer pulling out into the trail. So I was kind of surprised that they were grooming because there wasn't really enough snow. And when I came back through where they did groom, it was a little bit better, but they also put some big holes in where some of the braking bumps were and the moguls and stuff, so you had to take it a little bit easier. If you look coming up here on the left hand side is where the groomer barn is. It's just up here a little ways, this red and white building on the left hand side. If you look, I believe that there was a groomer sitting outside of it at that time. That's it right there. So just up ahead a little ways, I will get up behind the groomer and pass it on a road crossing. Oh, there it is right there. Alright, now what I'm riding on is what's called the A Trail, and that is the improved rail trail that extends throughout northeastern Pennsylvania. Um, I don't know what mileage marker I am, but I am between obviously Forest City and Stillwater Dam. It's an excellent trail, nice and smooth usually. You get a lot of braking bumps at the bridges here, like I'm going through right now. It's not too bad right now, but when we get a lot of snow, you'll get a lot of moguls and braking bumps. There in the gates, you really have to watch when you see a gate, kind of slow down, because many a times did I bottom out my sled. Now off to the right there was a crossover to get onto the B trail, uh, which parallels the A trail on the opposite side of the river. Um, the A Trail is originally what was the Delaware and Hudson Railroad that went up to upstate New York, and the B Trail was what was called the O&W, the Ontario and Western Railroad, and that went out towards Hancock, New York. Uh, if you were to take this trail all the way, you would actually end up in the town of Susquehanna, right below the New York border. Um, Pretty nice trail, like I said. It does get a little bit more bumpy the farther north you go, where the improved section, where they haven't gotten to that part yet, but it is still considered part of the rail trail. Alright, we are getting right into the town of Uniondale. I'm going to turn around right here and start heading back to Carbondale. So far it was a good ride. Sled ran great and had no issues at all with it. So just turning around, heading back down, and I goose on it a few times here and there on the way back. Keeping an eye on the temperature, making sure everything's good. Really happy with that, how everything is turning out with it, and yeah, we're just going to go from there. Alright, we're going to skip ahead towards the end because you've already seen all this section of trail, and we'll catch you in a little bit. Alright, we are just about back to the truck. As you can see, this is the main gate that I'm going through that starts the beginning of the rail trail. And just underneath this bridge a little ways, and we'll be back at the truck. Like I said, the sled ran great the whole time. No problems. I didn't see no leaks, no weird smells, no nothing like that. Everything sounded good, nice and tight. I got it home, I checked everything out, and I actually did a compression test when I got home, and even though it was still hot, you should you can do a hot compression test or a cold compression test. They're going to be a little bit different, but On the mag side, I had about 135 psi, and on the PTO side, I had about 138. So I'm really happy with those numbers. And actually, with a little bit more of a break-in, they should improve just a little bit. So hopefully they even out and be able to get, like, 138 on both of them. But as you can see, I'm coming through into the parking area right now. My truck is right up ahead of us, and as you can see, it's just about almost getting ready to get dark. So I made it back right in time. Uh, so with that said, everyone, please like, comment, subscribe, and we have another snowmobile video that's coming out shortly. Have a good day, guys. Thanks. Bye.